Imagine this. You just bought your first vintage motorhome, Skoolie, RV, converted U-Haul, trailer, you name it, and you're heading out on your first adventure. So you hit some open road and you find some BLM land. And it's amazing, right? There's no one around you. It's a beautiful day. You're outside, living it up, and surprise! You're hit by Mother Nature. There's a rainstorm and it's not letting up. So you grab all your stuff, you run inside, you're full from all the hot dogs and corn dogs you just roasted, and you're curled up by the window and it's lovely, and you're like, hey, this is so relaxing, so peaceful. And then, wrong! As it turns out, you forgot to inspect your windows. The rain is really cold too, so you're sitting there and you're getting soaked. Well, I hope this doesn't sound familiar, because we lived it. And we're here to tell you and show you how to inspect your windows and make sure this never happens. So yeah, learn from us. And this rain is cold, so let's go inside. Let's do that. Oh, man. Welcome to our little corner kitchen in a new segment that we're calling
When it's just too cold to work outside, you bring the windows in to be modified.
That's right, we have our cab over windows right here. These were one of the most great points of failure. Wait, these were, oh my god. These were why, what am I trying to say here?
These windows suck because they leaked, but they might not suck if they don't leak.
That is...
So we're here to see if we can accomplish that.
So what we have to accomplish today is removing window glazing. I know we're in the kitchen and we're talking about glazing, but unfortunately...
It's not donuts.
Sad. But this is also a great thing because it's going to help keep the windows in place and the water out. And what we have to assist us is a little package from a company called Peeland Enterprises, and they provide you that window glazing. It's a sample kit, so you can pull out the old stuff and grab one of the ones they sent and see which one fits, and you can order it by the foot. So what we're doing today is removing that, and we're also going to sand and remove this old
paint.
It's like a really terrible brown paint job that's like, it's already peeling away, so it should be pretty easy, but we're gonna make these windows fresh and new and basically just reliable. These window glazing beads are extremely hard and they are splitting at the seams, and they were already leaking, and I don't know if we can remove them, so I did add a bunch of hot water to the sink, so I'm going to let one of these soak while we start stripping the paint off the other. I recommend 200 degrees for maybe 15 to 20 minutes.
So he recommends 109 degrees for 20 minutes.
That's exactly right. So using a putty knife, we were able to lift some of this, but it's brittle and it's kind of breaking, and half of it is left inside the channel. So it's going to...
Maybe the soaking thing is our option.
Yeah.
Or trying to rip that off and then soaking that stuff out.
Yeah. But holy smokes, this is why you're supposed to inspect this and replace it when it starts going bad. The paint is wiping off scarily easily, so I'm glad we're actually repainting these. But let's check on our soaking window. It's just soaking in everything.
Soak it in.
Soak it in. So, like right off the bat, this
it's just more pliable.
This window glaze bead is actually, yeah, exactly, pliable, and it's like moving. It feels a little more rubbery than.
Oh yeah, even the insert part wants to the whole thing will come out.
Yes, that's great. So if you're ever dealing with this, trying to remove it, whatever the case,
Hot water soak was
brilliant. Oh my gosh. Whoa!
Dang, that's what we wanted.
Why didn't... Okay, so we're not even going to touch the other one.
Oh yeah, because this is where it stopped soaking up at the top.
Oh man.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And that'll be easier now to match it with the samples we got. So we're going to do a hot water soak bath and a little extra cleaning. And you've already seen this already, so we'll check back in the morning.
Yeah, we've been dealing with this all week and we haven't been able to renovate, but this is kind of cool. I never thought it would snow here in San Diego. Yeah. Oh, I'm so cold. This is crazy. Hello again and welcome back to this gloriousness of cleaning up our cab over windows. I am really excited to see if any of these samples right here of the glazing beads actually fit our windows. Otherwise we're gonna have some problems. Emily is working right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to town on cleaning up the rest of the windows for their paint job. What I did first is soak them because that made all the difference when removing this, so let's grab that and see if we can remove the rest. Whoop. That makes all the difference. That took hardly no effort at all. But I just want to show you. This is, if you can see it. Well, this is the original and it looks very different than the ones that came in the sample pack, so I don't know if it needs to be identical, but hopefully it fits. There's some glazing on the outside of the window that faces the environment, and there is some on the inside, the stuff on the inside. I mean, honestly, it feels brand new. We'll replace it anyway so it matches, but it's flexible, unlike the stuff on the outside, which is super hard. You almost feel like you could snap it. Okay, while our larger window is taking a bath, I'm gonna start scraping off the rest of this old nasty paint because we have some new paint showing up today and might just be able to get to that too. This window right here is ready for paint. Turned out really good. It's a lot of work though. I'm not looking forward to the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows. Recruiting help. So I got all these sample pieces in the window, and they're all color coded, which is pretty cool. But as you can tell, some of these slide around quite a bit. which means they're not creating a good seal. They're not really holding the window. This one was just altogether way too big. So there is one that I tried on this side that fits very nicely, and I think that might be our winner. Can't even slide it around. It's got a red dot. Glad one of them worked. Well, it's time for the part I was looking forward to most, which is spray painting. Hey! But first, there's some prep work involved, of course. You know, I don't want to end up accidentally blacking out the windows. We're not that cool. Not Juno. Spray paint. Let's do it. Well, it's gotta dry. I'll be back in 1 hour. Oh hey, we're back. It's been an hour. Looks like the primer dried. While that was drying, I went ahead and finished the second window, which feels good. Don't worry, I didn't plan to bring you up there and watch me do all that tedious work again. So now that this is good, we can add this semi-gloss black. Yeah, no. I guess we could have bought all new windows, but that would have been a lot of money, and some of these might be hard to find because this RV is so old, but we're saving probably a couple $1,000s just by doing all this ourselves, so that's the name of the game. So this is going to wrap it up for this week. I can't stress enough when you guys are working on your Windows motorhome builds, make sure to inspect your glazing beads. Make sure to inspect your butyl tape. That's what goes between the window and the exterior of your rig. Those fail. Those cause a lot of water damage. That's exactly what we're dealing with and what caused all the problems. So just wanted to show you guys what we're going through, and hopefully this can help you out in the future and avoid some headaches down the road. But other than that, this is wrapping up our rainy day projects. We've had a lot of interesting weather the last few weeks, and we're looking forward to actually getting outside and working on this motorhome. So we got some fun projects ahead. But thank you for watching, joining, supporting, and we will see you next time. Bye. In a new segment that we're calling When It's Too Cold to Work Outside, you bring in the windows
to be modified.
Son of a...
Come do it.